And good morning, everyone. Welcome to this day. It is a beautiful spring day out. I'll tell you all about the weather in just a moment. On our show today, well, coming up not too long from now, meaning this Friday, is the South County Senior Summit. We have Supervisor Lisa Bartlett here. She's going to talk about that, and also Tim Moy is coming up. And together we're going to talk about the theme of the Senior Summit this year. Also from the Comedy Club, we have Joey Sims, and she's going to sit down with Lisa, talk about, they always have different comedians come in and perform. So she's going to tell Lisa about some upcoming meetings that they have and the performers that they'll have as well. From El Toro Pharmacy, we have both the co-owner, who is Angelia Oza, and we have Christine Darcy. She is the pharmacy manager. They're going to talk about what's called polypharmacy. What is that? And believe it or not, they offer pet medications there, which can save you a whole lot of money. Then Jennifer Becker is going to sit down. In fact, our first segment, she is one of the people involved with the Pet Expo that is coming up. And the Pet Expo is going to be out at the Orange County Fairgrounds. If you've never gone there before, it's a lot of fun. It really is. They have all kinds of different events. And it's just a full day of fun, and you know, whether you like dogs or maybe you like spiders. That's right, you can actually get spiders out there if you want. She'll tell you all about that. All right, are you going to get a spider, Lisa? No, Lisa says no, but you can. You can. All right, we got a lot of meetings today, and I'm going to tell you all about those. So we have the traffic hearings. The traffic hearings, there's two parts. There's one at 9 o'clock in the boardroom. Then the second half of that is at 1 o'clock in the Pine Room. If you are involved with that, you have to go run those hearings. You'll know when to go when they set you up for an appointment for that, so you'll know. At 9:30, the Garden Villa Rec Room Subcommittee will meet in the Sycamore Room. Also at 9:30, the Thrive Project Task Force, they will meet in the Cypress Room. JRF Finance has their meeting today in the boardroom at 1:30. And then the third new resident orientation will be at the Pine Room at 6 o'clock. You must RSVP for that. 268-2040 for that RSVP. Now let's get to the weather. Beautiful weather today. A little bit warmer today by maybe, I'd say about 4 or 5 degrees. Still have a bit of that offshore breeze, not much, but it's still there. Got a little bit yesterday. It was just really nice out yesterday. Same thing today. The difference is we're going to be up by a few degrees. I have 71. If anything, that it might be a degree or two warmer than that. Then tomorrow we still have that chance of morning drizzle coming in. It's a decent sized system up in Northern California. It's going to bring a little snow to the Sierras as it has. But by the time it gets down here, it's really going to just weaken quite a bit. And so the chances of rain throughout Southern California is 10% at best. So maybe that morning drizzle, 5, 6, 7 o'clock or so, that's really going to be about it if we get anything. If you have something outside you don't want to see get damp, cover it up or bring it in. That's going to be about all your worries with that. Then we start warming up, as you can see, as we get to Friday all the way into the weekend. Each day we're going to warm up by a few degrees as a high pressure system return. So nice weather coming your way. Around Orange County today, it is going to be absolutely beautiful out, and we are going to see temperatures really in the 70s. The beach communities, depending where you go, I have 66 as the average, so anywhere from about 66 to about 68 degrees, just depending where you're at. Everywhere else in the low to mid 70s. It's a nice sunset shot over there and San Clemente. By the way, what a nice evening to go down to one of the beach communities and maybe have dinner down there. Perfect time to get down there. So a little bit of breeze, as I said today, but overall beautiful weather. Lake Arrowhead about 58 today, and Palm Springs holding steady in the mid 80s. So there is your beautiful spring weather forecast. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Brian Rott, President and CEO of Cartmart here in Laguna Woods. My family's been in the golf cart business since 1959, and we win our customers over with the simple belief of we treat you right. We are proud to be the authorized dealer for Club Car here in Orange County and your go-to source for the sales and service to other major brands. We're conveniently located on El Toro Road, just minutes from Laguna Woods. So come by and see for yourself, while when doing business with Cartmart, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
Over the past 20 years, BreastLink has successfully treated thousands of women across Southern California. Our doctors like Dr. Lisa Curcio have helped women overcome numerous health challenges. With her experience, compassion, and the high quality of care she gives to every patient, Dr. Curcio is also a breast cancer survivor. She offers patients the newest and most effective surgical treatment options. Doctors like Dr. Curcio are the reason BreastLink delivers the care you deserve with the quality you expect. Whether you need us now or later, we're always here.
Hi, I'm Sharon. I am so pleased to welcome you to JTV. We're a 24/7 home shopping network focused exclusively on jewelry and gemstones. And because we believe every woman deserves to be lifted up, we love to help her sparkle, keep her informed, and make her smile. Our viewer is passionate about jewelry and gemstones, and we share her passion. Because of that, she keeps coming back, making us one of the top retailers in the United States. We sell extraordinary products at extraordinary prices. Welcome to JTV.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
Hi, I'm Darla, your new neighbor with Laguna Health and Wellness. We're here to share with you our passion, a better way to care for your body. We specialize in a better way to treat chronic pain, anxiety, major diseases, aging, circulation and detox issues for overall better health. We can also make you look younger with our state-of-the-art hydrofacial acupuncture facelifts with 0 downtime. Schedule your complimentary consultation today.
Welcome back. Well, pets, and more pets. The Pet Expo is coming back to Orange County at the Orange County Fairgrounds, and I have Jennifer Becker, who's here to tell us all about it. Lots and lots of pets.
There are thousands of animals. We have, like Ken said, we have tarantulas to reptiles with Repticon. We even have a sea lion show this year, the Sea Lion Splash, that features rescued sea lions throughout the West Coast.
Now, so they get them from all different places?
Correct, yes.
Okay. All right, so the one that we have in Orange County, that they rehabilitate some sea lions, would they be there too?
They very well could be, because this is a company, they tour the show, and their main purpose is to educate the public in a fun way through this show. So. Okay,
and then what will people be able to do with the sea lions? Do they feed them?
No, they don't feed them, but it's just a really fun, entertaining show to watch.
Okay, and what other some exciting things?
So we have cooks racing hogs and dogs. So the hogs race, and then the dogs. And at the end of the race, they get a cute little ice cream treat. Oh, we have Joe Crothwall. He's a Las Vegas performer. He has an exotic bird show. He's returning. Okay. And we just have thousands of animals, birds, dogs, cats. TICA, the International Cat Association, they'll be showing their specialty breeds and presenting them all weekend long. Okay. So, I mean, just come on out. The Anaheim Police Department's going to be there showcasing their police and protection dogs. Okay. And we have splash dogs too, the dock diving dogs.
Oh, fun. Now we're actually looking at some video now. So we've got the bird, so that would be the bird show, right?
That would be the bird show. That's actually a special parakeet enclosure where you can go in and the birds actually come to you and you can hold them and pet them.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's an enclosed aviary.
So how much interaction can people have with the animals that they're seeing?
You know, really, as much as they want. So as you see with the birds will come to you. We have so many rescues with cats and dogs, and people are really encouraged to go pet the animals. And well, actually we have a turtle and tortoise club of Orange County is going to be there with their sulcata tortoises. And that's very interactive. You can go into their enclosure and you can actually touch the turtles.
Oh, that's great, because I didn't think you really could in general.
Yeah,
right?
you can touch their shells. So,
right,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
so they wouldn't actually let you hold them.
Well, if some of the turtles inside Repticon, if you put your hand out and you can just put them on your hand if they're small enough. And same with like tarantulas. And
yeah, well, no, that would not be me, as Ken indicated.
Small lizards
I don't want. No.
Yeah.
Well, lizards and some snakes, I'm not so worried about. It's the tarantula, though. You said you were holding one not too long ago.
I was, yeah. We were doing an appearance yesterday, and OC Reptile Rescue was out, and they brought a huge, reticular python snake.
Oh.
Yeah, and then a tarantula, and then also a pixie frog, which is one of those oversized bullfrogs.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so there's just so many animals to see. And then we also have a petting zoo too. So if you want to go in, mini farm animals, cute little lambs, mini donkeys.
Okay.
So there's just a ton of stuff to see.
So something to do, something for everyone.
For something for everybody.
Okay.
So yeah, it's great for 2 to 200.
So good for the parents and grandparents
Most
and children.
Definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely, yeah.
Now it is on the fairgrounds, right?
Correct, yeah, OC Fair and Event Center.
All right.
And I do encourage everyone to arrive early, because last year we had more than 47,000 people walk through the fairground gates.
Okay.
So it's a very popular event, and we're expecting the same type of crowd this year.
Okay.
And also we want to let everybody know to leave their pets at home. So.
Oh, well, that's a good point. Pets are everywhere now. So that in particular might be problematic for the animals that are already there, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
We have so many animals already on site through the rescues and our interactive exhibits and shows that we just want to keep everyone this is an event for humans. So.
Okay. Okay. Let's talk about the rescues that you do have. I mean, it's a lot of dog rescues, and I know you had a list, and you said there'll be lots represented there. Does that mean that people can adopt while they're there?
Most definitely. Last year we had more than 500 animals adopted out throughout the 3-day show. So it's an amazing opportunity for local area rescues throughout Southern California to really come and bring their cats and dogs and introduce them to the public. And people come and they're looking for an animal to bring into their home. So. Okay.
And then if you were to highlight just a couple things that you think new would obviously be the
sea lions.
The sea lions,
definitely,
right?
Yeah.
But what are some of your favorites?
I really like the cat show. I'm a cat person. I think it's so much fun to watch all the cats being displayed, and they brush them and, present them so regally. So that's fun. And then the shopping too. I mean, we have hundreds of exhibitors. So if you're looking for that special outfit for your dog or that cat shirt, it's at the Pet Expo.
Okay, so everything pets.
Everything
no matter
pets.
Anything
yes.
you can think of.
Everything pets. And then we've got all the great fair food too. So hot dog on a stick, ice cream, name it. Funnel cake, it's there. So.
Well, it sounds wonderful. And that's on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
Correct, yes.
Okay.
Yes. It opens at 10 a.m. each day.
All right. Oh, so 10 a.m. till when?
Friday, 10 to 6. Saturday, 10 to 7. And Sunday, 10 to 6.
Okay, and then if I know you mentioned maybe buying tickets beforehand. Is that better to do that than being there?
Either way, you can get tickets in advance, or you can walk up to the box office, whatever's most convenient for people. So,
okay, all right, so that is going to be April 28th. No, is that the correct dates?
Oh, that's actually last year's.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, so it's actually next weekend.
Next weekend.
Which is
April
here we go.
27th. There we go. Yep, right there.
Oh, there it is, 27th, 28th, and 29th.
Correct, yes.
And if they have any questions at all, do you have a number that they can contact?
Just go to petexpooc.org, and the main contact line is there. So.
Okay, all right, good. Now, we have two free tickets that we're going to give away to the first person that sends us an email to village.television@vmsinc.org on your screen. So make sure you get that, and that's a good value, and that's good for any of the days, right?
Any of the days, yep.
Okay, perfect. All right, very good. Very nice. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for
Super
having us. So we
exciting.
hope to see all your viewers out at the Pet Expo next weekend.
I hope they come. It sounds really fun.
It is so much fun.
Thanks for being here.
Oh, thank you.
All right, don't forget that is the 27th, 28th, and 29th. So that's next weekend, and that's at the Orange County Fairgrounds. We'll be right back after this. I'm sorry.
Maxi Comfort from Golden is the most comfortable lift recliner in the world. Its patented technology glides smoothly into a variety of positions not found on most recliners. Everyone loves the programmable auto drive control. You can lift and recline, watch TV or sleep, and enjoy the feeling of weightlessness in zero gravity. Made by American workers and backed by the industry's best warranties. Feel relaxed in a Maxi Comfort lift recliner. Contact your local Golden retailer today.
Did you know that we are living longer, healthier lives than ever before? And did you know that social interaction, brain stimulation, and exercise improve your quality of life? Did you know the Saddleback College Emeritus Institute offers 200 tuition-free classes to older adults in South Orange County? With over 30-plus locations between Lake Forest and San Clemente, it has never been easier to take advantage of your third active life. Sign up today.
Managing your own medication can be stressful. For decades, we have watched you stand in line at your local pharmacy and battle with insurance companies, all to be left with the difficult task of organizing, managing, and remembering to take your medication. AmeriPharma offers a new way of simplifying the lives of you and your loved ones.
In previous years, I didn't require any prescriptions, but now I have to take about 7 or 8 due to various conditions. It's a management problem. My nurse told me about AmeriPharma's MedBox. I switched over. Boy, am I glad I did. It's really easy to use and it's solved all my problems.
Get your medications delivered to your door. You'll receive your pre-sorted MedBox that easily allows you to tear and take the required medication regimen at the plainly printed date and time. AmeriPharma MedBox, the new standard in medication management.
At El Toro Pharmacy, your health needs and your quality of life is our top priority. We can be trusted with all your prescription needs, delivered free to your doorstep. Call us to have your prescription transferred. We will take care of everything. No hassle to you. We are a full-service pharmacy carrying all your over-the-counter medicines at competitive prices. And we offer complete diabetic care and your immunization requirements too. Under new management, come visit us in Moulton Plaza. El Toro Pharmacy will never be undersold, and we offer the finest after-sale services.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
Along this journey, there are stories of hope and victory with BreastLink. And we have today Sandy.
Yes, I have had victory in this last year. It's been a hard journey, but an amazing one because I was cared for by the best doctors at BreastLink. The doctors, the staff, everyone there, consummate professionals. They did everything that needed to be done so that I could do my job and just rest and get better. It's like they wrapped me in bubble wrap so I could do the hard work of getting better, but they took care of everything else.
Well, coming up this Friday is the annual South County Senior Summit being held at the Performing Arts Center. And today with me we have Supervisor Lisa Bartlett, who's a supervisor of this district, the 5th District. And we have your Security Director, Tim Morey. Welcome.
Thank you. It's great to be back.
And the Senior Summit is back again.
Once again, our 11th annual Senior Summit.
Yeah, and you've been doing this for how many years now?
Well, since I got elected to office, so 4 years.
4 years. And before that, of course, Pat Bates did it for many years. And it's a wonderful event that's held here at our own Performing Arts Center. Outside folks can come in as well, but every year there is a theme. And this year, the theme is Life Can Change in an Instant. Are you ready, right?
Yes, and the reason we changed things up a little bit this year is because we've had so many natural disasters around the state. And anyone could get that phone call. You've got 20 minutes to get out of your home.
Yes.
And you don't want to be running around figuring out, what do I need to take with me? So one of the things we're providing this year at our Senior Summit is the white emergency bucket with the checklist, so that you can pack things in there and be ready to go on a moment's notice.
And of course, Tim, being your position here with the community, you oversee the Disaster Preparedness Task Force and keeping the community prepared. We've talked about this many times, that when people hear of different disasters, whether it's an earthquake, which you don't know about that's coming, sometimes if there's a wildfire out there, you do get a little bit of notice, but it's being prepared. And especially when it comes for seniors, you have to be extra prepared because often there may be special needs that they have.
Right. A few more challenges with our senior community, just with some of the medications and maybe the fact that they just can't move quite as quickly. They may need some assistance as well. But I appreciate Supervisor Bartlett and her support in the theme this year, which is, again, just being prepared for those emergencies. And she mentioned some of the disasters we've seen in California. The Tubbs fire, the Thomas fire, even down in San Diego, the Lilac
Montecito
fire.
They get the fire, they get the floods, and then they got an earthquake like a week and a half ago.
So for us, it's just being educated and then being prepared and taking those necessary steps so that if there is some type of disaster, that we're ready. And here in the village, as you know, again, we've discussed this, it's we want to be able to take the steps to prepare for something along that nature, but as well use our resources to care for our residents.
Yeah, and along with this theme, I'm looking at some of the folks that are going to be speaking here at the Senior Summit this Friday. And we have Steve Moyer, who is the new CEO of AgeWell Senior Services. He was just on, I believe, last week. And of course, AgeWell really does a lot. They have a lot of resources, and people can actually go down to the Florence Sylvester, and not only all their fun events that they have, but they can get valuable information about what's available within the area and the community to help during disasters, right?
Yes, and in preparing for disasters, people also need to prepare for not just for the natural disasters where you need to evacuate, but disasters in life. So with your end of life planning, or if you have a medical emergency, how to kind of plan in advance for some of those types of things and really be prepared.
Yeah, and another one of the speakers is from the Office on Aging here in Orange County. And again, some of these speakers, what they're going to be talking about is not just being prepared for disaster, but you've got to be prepared for many different things, and that might be looking at your finances. Is your wills and trusts are in order? You don't want the kids fighting over things. You may have passed away, but you want to make it easier for them for many reasons, tax purposes as well. It's just being prepared, perhaps, of what to do if I get to the point in my life that I become incapacitated. Have I made the necessary forms filled out so my kids know what to do, right?
Yes. So we have some outstanding speakers at this year's event to cover everything from things in your personal life to natural disasters and how to prepare. The 11th Annual Senior Summit this Friday at 7:30. From 7:30 we have the vendor booths open. From 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock we're offering a complimentary breakfast. The event starts at 9 o'clock, runs through 12:30. And then at 12:30 we have a number of drawings, gift cards and emergency preparedness, things you can put in the kit itself, and some other items as well. And then we have a complimentary lunch to finish up our Senior Summit.
Yeah, I mean, besides, yes, the message is a serious message, but it's also a fun event.
Absolutely.
And as you mentioned, there's all kinds of vendors there that you can talk of. One of the things that you're going to be doing is honoring Denny Welch, who put a lot of time and effort and a lot of her life into issues like this.
Yes, Denny put her heart and soul into everything relating to the seniors, and so we will have our first inaugural Denny Welch Service Award that will be provided at the Senior Summit to a very special person.
Yeah.
I know Danny was so involved here in the village,
Yeah, she was.
And she touched everything as it related to emergency preparedness, setting up trusts and wills, what have you, not being a victim of a senior scam. I was so surprised when I got here that every initiative I was working on, it seemed as if Danny was involved in it as well. So she was a great resource, and she is dearly missed.
Yeah, and there again, you just mentioned something, senior scams, which is being prepared in your life.
Absolutely.
And they go on all the time. We all get that. I get emails and things like that I have to look at, and it doesn't matter how old you are. A lot of times they don't know who you are, but you'll get an email that looks like it's coming from your bank, whatever it might be. You know, click here, you've just won a free gift certificate to whatever, and you can't be doing that. You know, years ago we didn't have to worry about things like that. You had to worry about something coming in the mail. But now there's so many opportunities where seniors can be scammed, where anybody can be scammed.
All right. Education's the key on that one. You need to know so that if a phone call or an email does come in, you're able to identify that this is a scam. And then if you're not sure, to know who to call and ask for assistance. And hey, this is what is coming my way. This is what is being offered to me. What does this look like to you? And then going to the experts and say, no, stop it right there, and here's how we can help you.
Yeah, and as I mentioned, I get things like that. And one day I did get something like that from a service that I use. And instead of clicking on it, I called directly. And sure enough, that it was legitimate. It really did come from them.
Sure.
But I didn't want to take that chance. So I went ahead and called the contact number I had for this particular service, and they go, oh yeah, we needed to remind you that this and this. And so, but you have to be suspect at all times when it comes to something
Vigilant.
like that. Yeah,
absolutely.
You do. You know, you mentioned something, Supervisor, about the bucket, and it's in many cases it's really quite easy to prepare yourself, and you can go over to Home Depot or whatever, you buy those big buckets for $2-3, the big 5-gallon buckets or whatever it might be.
Right.
And you can put a lot of stuff in there. It's waterproof. Put it somewhere where you know where it is, the back of your closet or something like that. And that way, if there is a disaster, instead of running around and getting things, you can get that bucket and you're like, well, guess what? Everything's right in here.
Exactly, and that's why we're going to be giving away the buckets, one per household.
Oh, very nice. I didn't even know that.
And it'll have the checklist right there on the outside of the bucket. So you'll know things that are non-perishable you can pack ahead of time, like your battery backups and your extension cords and other things that are non-perishable. But it also gives you a reminder you've got to pack your dentures and your medication and other things. So it's a great thing to have for anyone, especially our seniors.
Yeah, and I want to mention to some of the people, some of the sponsors and people coming in to talk. The Emeritus Institute is going to be there, as they always are. And they bring a lot of good information. Of course, they'll touch on their classes coming up and that as well. But a lot of classes that they offer here are really a great benefit to seniors, and you're keeping yourself prepared. Well, you're keeping your mind active as well, what keeps you prepared.
And the classes are free.
And the classes are free. I know
the price is right.
The price is right. And I have a page we can bring up. Want to mention a lot of the different sponsors that are there. Almost too many to mention, but it's great to see all these companies participate.
Well, and the companies want to participate. They care about the seniors, and they know how important it is to put on events like these.
Yeah, and one of them, I could mention a lot of them, but one of them I know that Cal Optima, because the Office on Aging has talked about that before, and the Council on Aging, that office as well. But there's someone you can speak to there, in Alzheimer's Orange County. I mean, just all kinds of different vendors, but don't look at vendors, look at them as valuable information that you can get while you're there.
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
You know, we're also going to be having Donna Boston speak, our Director of Emergency Services
Yeah.
for the County of Orange, just a woman with a tremendous amount of experience, expertise. She's going to instruct our audience and inform them about all the things that the county is doing as well to prepare for any type of disasters. And she'll be telling us about the links to Ready OC, Alert OC.
Yeah,
and so when you're looking for that list of things to gather, it's right there on that website. And they'll tell you, hey, we want you to prepare for 3 to 7 days of being able to hold down the fort, so you say, to care for themselves in the event that first responders are delayed.
That's true, because there are times when you want to what they call shelter in place, meaning that you don't need to get out. It's safer to stay in your home for a few days, and that could be a lot of different reasons. But either way, you need to be prepared for that.
Exactly, and with Alert OC, if you cannot shelter in place, having that app on your cell phone, it'll tell you where the Red Cross shelters are and other resources that are available that the county has put out during an emergency.
Yeah, very good. It's going to be a wonderful event, and again, it's this Friday. I want to give people the number because they provide, as Supervisor said, breakfast and lunch, and that's one of the main reasons you want to RSVP here. And the number is, I have to look back, there it is, up there it is there too, 800-510-2020. Just give that number a call, and that way get your name on the list, and you make sure you get breakfast and lunch there. But really, all the different speakers that are going to be there and the things that you're going to learn about, it's really invaluable. And the fact that it's held here is great as well.
Yes, very convenient for our seniors, and every senior that attends will receive our South County Seniors Summit gift bag.
All right, that way you can collect all the goodies from the vendors, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Always good to see you, Supervisor.
Good to see you as well.
Tim, good to see you too, as well. And remember, that is this Friday at the Performing Arts Center. It starts at 8 o'clock. You can get there a bit earlier. And remember to call 800-510-2020 to put your name on the list. We'll be right back. Very good.
Dr. Farman Cosmetic and Implant Dentistry is located right outside Gate 6 and has been keeping the village smiling for many years.
I trust Dr. Farman with all my dental procedures and all my dental work. Thank goodness I found Dr. Farman.
We have been serving the community of Laguna Woods for almost 20 years now. Come and visit us at Brilliant Smile for all your dental needs.
We are close to Gate 6, near Snooty Fox Restaurant, behind Coco's.
Tired of earning only 1%, 2%, or 3% on your investments? Are you ready for consistent and profitable cash flow? With over 30 years' experience, American Mortgage Fund offers high returns paid monthly. Traditional investments can be ambiguous and volatile. With American Mortgage Fund, your investments are backed by residential and commercial real estate. Take control and diversify your portfolio. Call today for your free investment book.
I'm Dr. Leif Loberg, and I want to welcome you to our brand new facility here in Laguna Woods. We've been serving the community since 2006, and we're super excited to bring you an awesome team of doctors, Dr. Jackson, Dr. Asaturians, Dr. Vian, myself, here to serve you in our brand new state-of-the-art facility. Call us in the morning and we'll get you in the same day, guaranteed.
Freedom Village Assisted Living celebrates life. Meet your new neighbors as you are supported 24/7 with licensed nurses and caregivers. We offer a loving, caring staff who provide personalized care, including medication management. Energize your life with stimulating activities and a 5-star menu created by our award-winning chef. Freedom Village Assisted Living is open to the public and offers short-term respite stays. Call today to see the Freedom Village difference for yourself.
At El Toro Pharmacy, your health needs and your quality of life is our top priority. We can be trusted with all your prescription needs, delivered free to your doorstep. Call us to have your prescription transferred. We will take care of everything. No hassle to you. We are a full-service pharmacy carrying all your over-the-counter medicines at competitive prices. And we offer complete diabetic care and your immunization requirements too. Under new management, come visit us in Moulton Plaza. El Toro Pharmacy will never be undersold, and we offer the finest after-sales services.
Well, right down the street over at the Moulton Plaza is El Toro Pharmacy, and I'd like to welcome back a couple guests from that company. We have Christine Darcy. She is the pharmacy manager, and we have the co-owner, Angela Oza. I'd like to welcome both of you here.
Thank you.
And always good to talk about this because you offer so many different services there.
Yes.
And the topic one of the topics we're gonna talk about today is polypharmacy.
Yes.
And I know the word poly means many.
Yes.
So why don't you tell me exactly in the world of pharmacy what that means?
Well, polypharmacy is a term that can have many meanings, but basically it means a patient is on multiple medications for multiple disease states and seeing multiple doctors.
Oh, wow.
That's a recipe for danger.
Yeah. And so the polypharmacy concept, it brings that all together, right?
Yes.
So you, as the pharmacist, can have all that information, and the main thing is communicate with the different medical services that they're using, and also looking for meds that maybe not go well together, can actually have an adverse effect, right?
Absolutely. For example, if you have high blood pressure, there are multiple drugs you can take for it. And if you see a general practitioner and a cardiologist, sometimes those medications can be similar, producing some unwanted side effects.
Yeah. Are most of the medical community, the doctors, the HMOs and things like this, are they all kind of on board with this? In other words, if you're the pharmacist for this particular patient, is it instant that you get the information from them? If they go ahead and, obviously they're taking their primary care provider, this is my pharmacist, make sure everything goes to here. No matter what doctor they're seeing, you're going to get that information?
Well, it's always a good idea to have one pharmacy that you go to so we can have all the information we need.
Right.
Insurances are also on board because they'll tell you, caution, patient's already taking this medication, perhaps mail order, and we don't know about it. So things like that come up a lot.
Okay, what is Beer's List? Because you sent this to me.
Yes. It's not drinking beer.
It's not drinking beer. I was going, wow.
No, Beer's List is a list that's published with a medication that can cause some unwanted side effects in the elderly population.
Okay.
And some things that are on it include medication like alprazolam, which can affect a patient's ability, may also affect their ability to drive, their thinking process. So it's a very common medication in the elderly. And a doctor should prescribe it with caution, and a patient should also speak to a pharmacist if there are any side effects they think are from any medication.
Okay.
Yes.
And sometimes even the medication they're taking, they have to watch what kind of food their intake is, like Coumadin is an example.
Oh, yes.
Is it vitamin D? Is it, or am I right? If
No,
you
no,
eat too many
it's,
greens or something?
green leaf,
green
vitamin
leafy
K,
vegetables. Yeah.
Salads and broccoli.
Which
and
you're supposed to eat.
Yes, yes.
But there's all kinds of different side effects just from common things that you may eat every day, right?
Yes, and that's why it's important to, when you get a new medication, you should always be counseled by your pharmacist. The doctor should also tell you about the medication. So there's a lot of ways you can get information about a new medication.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, herbal medication, how does you folks as a pharmacy, how are you handling
So
that?
we always like to ask the patient if they are on any other medication when they present a prescription, because sometimes they'll just grab, for example, over-the-counter products that we don't know about, they don't tell their doctor about, and then interactions arise. So communication is the best way to overcome that.
And Angeli, that's a very good point that Christine just brought up. There's a lot of over-the-counter medications, just simply ibuprofen.
Yeah.
They may, meaning the patient may be taking something that has ibuprofen already in it, whether it's over the counter, whether it's something that's prescribed, and that could be a real problem. They may not even know that something like that is in there, and then they have a cold or whatever. Oh, I'm going to get ibuprofen, or their arthritis flares up or something. But that is something that anybody needs to be aware of.
Yes, definitely. And to talk to your point, ibuprofen, it comes as Advil, Motrin. Sometimes people get confused and assume that that's not in there, and they're already taking it.
Yeah, so that's something to be aware of, because again, you could be on some sort of medication that...
Right, like a blood thinner.
Yeah.
You can't take Advil, naproxen, aspirin, Motrin. And if you just come to the pharmacy and grab a bottle and you don't know that you can't take them together, that's a problem.
Yeah.
You'll bleed a little bit too much.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's talk about something that I didn't know that you folks handled. And Angela, you have pet medications, right?
So we actually, we carry a full line of pet medications, and we can deliver them to Laguna Woods, anyone in Laguna Woods directly. We're actually cheaper than Costco and definitely cheaper than the vet's office. So we can, fill the prescription. All we need to do is either give us the vet name and we can call the veterinarian, or you can bring in the prescription to us and we can fill that for your pet.
And of course, pet medication is people medication, just different doses, different. So does that mean, like, if I went to my vet, and let's say you're not my pharmacist, I can tell my vet, no, give me the list. I don't want to buy this from you. How would I bring that? Could they just give me, okay, print out what I need and go to you? Because it's different than, well, it is and it isn't. It is medication that is prescribed for people sometimes. But do I need that? I just need that list. The doctor, the vet goes, here's what you need, and I bring that to you.
Well, we'll need a prescription.
You do. They have to actually write a script.
Or call it in.
Okay.
Or I can call the vet and ask them for it. So there's always a way.
But what I'm asking is, you don't need to be my pharmacist for that.
No, but in order to fill a pet medication, sometimes they're prescriptions as well. So we would need to make contact with the doctor, or the doctor can call us. Yeah.
All right, the vet doctor.
Oh, yes, the vet.
Not the people doctor.
The vet.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because somebody might have a different pharmacist, they live out of the area, but for their pets, they're here. So that's really good to know, because we know that pet meds are ridiculous in price. I mean, and quite often most people don't have pet insurance because that's ridiculous in price as well. So they're putting out sometimes $200-300 for their pets, just for their medication for something that they need. I know that firsthand. I know that. Well, what are your hours down there?
We're open 8:30 to 5:30 Monday to Friday, 9 to 3 on Saturday.
Okay, closed on Sunday. And of course, beyond just the pharmacy, they have all kinds of things to help you out. They have everyday needs, of course, and they have shoes, they have chairs, medical supplies, all kinds of different things. They're right down in Moulton Plaza. And that's over by, if you're not sure where that is, if you're new to the area, it's right by Polly's Pies and the Florence Sylvester. So just right down the road, and you can see great people that can help you out there. And whether it's for you or your pet, they can help you out. All right, thank you very much. Good to see you.
Same here.
We'll be right back. Yeah, the pet meds.
South Bay Jewelry has established trust in Laguna Woods for over 35 years.
We are expert GIA gemologists and appraisers of jewelry, estates, watches, and valuables. It is evident that South Bay Jewelers' recipe of superior customer service, quality, and trust is the reason for continued success in Laguna Woods. We specialize in custom designing, bridal and anniversary, and watch and jewelry repairs, with all services done on the premises.
South Bay Jewelry, next door to OPA in Aliso Viejo.
At South County Lexus, we really are different. We're California's exclusive Lexus Plus dealer. Lexus Plus is a new way of doing business. At a Lexus Plus dealer, you can expect an upfront, negotiation-free, hassle-free price right on the vehicle. The same price you'll find on our website, all the way through the transaction. At South County Lexus, we feel this is the way of the future, and this is the way the customer prefers to do business. South County Lexus, your exclusive Lexus Plus dealer. Different, just like you.
I started Sterling Financial under the premise that there was a need for integrity in this industry as well as quality service.
There's such volatility in the stock market. One day it could be up 100 points, the next day it could be down 500 points. Well, what we like to do is be able to have people go to bed and wake up the next morning knowing that their money is safe and secure.
That's what we try to do here at Sterling Financial Advisors, is to create peace of mind and quality of life in retirement.
Did you know hearing loss affects more than just the ears? Hearing loss can impact interpersonal relationships as well as physical, psychological, and cognitive well-being. Straining to hear may cause stress, embarrassment, anxiety, and even fatigue. When all of this becomes too much, people may find that they isolate themselves to avoid conversations. Don't let hearing loss limit your lifestyle. Come visit us at Mission Audiology.
Hello, Laguna Woods. My name is Rick Bradford, and I am the pastor of Saddleback Church of Laguna Woods. I would like to invite you to join your friends and neighbors right here in Clubhouse 5 every Sunday as we worship, as we enjoy a free breakfast, and as we learn from our pastor, Rick Warren, the author of the best-selling book, The Purpose-Driven Life. Please be assured that you will be warmly welcomed at either our 9 or 11 a.m. service. I look forward to meeting you personally.
Hi, welcome back. Well, laughing is an excellent source for happiness and health. It helps release tension, lowers anxiety, and boosts your immune system, believe it or not. So what better way to have us laugh than to have funny lady Joey Sims here with us today? Well, wow, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I've been reading a little bit about you, and you're the funny lady of Laguna Woods, huh?
Right. Yeah.
And why do they call you that?
Because I'm a funny lady and I live in Laguna Woods. Been here since 2001.
Okay.
And somebody coined that. When I worked at the Improv, they called me the sexy senior citizen.
Oh.
They did that because I was a senior citizen and I remember sex. That's why they
Well, there
did
you go. I'm laughing already.
I like funny lady better.
So tell me about the comedy club.
The comedy club was going on when I came on the scene about 12 years ago, but it was people doing their own comedy and headliners that didn't have the background that my headliners have.
Okay.
I brought a lot of headliners with me from things that I did at the Coach House and Improv and Tibby's, and I used to work there, and I just, it's an old gang, and you know these people, and then you get referred, and we just get wonderful, wonderful comedians. But the best thing is that we get them at a good price because they love our audience. It's just, it's the most incredible comedic audience, and so appreciative, and they like clean comedy, and if you're really good, you don't have to be dirty.
Right.
They love to come here. I have to fight them. And then I get some new ones like this man that's coming. He's a computer expert. I keep telling him only 9,000 people here know the computer, so don't go crazy here. Yeah.
Maybe you could teach him a few things.
Yeah, I think he will. Yeah, I think it'll be exciting to have him. It's chancy to have new ones because I've had so many, for 12 years, once a month.
Right. Right.
The hardest part is that I do about 20 minutes in the front and I have to write new comedy all the time.
Right.
But this is a great place to do it. Everything here is funny.
Well, now something that you said that I think is really important is when people do pay for tickets, and where the ticket prices are, or the amount of money that you get, where does it go?
All to Meals on Wheels.
That's great.
And of course we have to pay our techs, so we pay our room rent, and we pay our headliner. But we have 20 people that are so committed to the comedy club that set the tables. We have 44 tables of 11 chairs apiece, and they line up around 5:30, and they get in at 6, and it's a mad rush to get in, and everybody brings food. We have a GRF bar.
Nice.
And with wonderful bartenders, so the fun starts the minute you get there.
Yes.
And we have great people that line up, that sit there to sell tickets, and then the show's from 7 to like almost 9.
Okay.
And they just laugh. People ask me, we're on YouTube, Joey Sims comedian.
Okay.
People ask me if the laughter's canned because it's huge.
Well, why not? I mean, why not laugh at everything?
We just really have the right comedians. That's the most important thing, being able to match them up to the ages of the people here.
Exactly.
And the backgrounds.
Right, so let's talk about, it's Don McMillan, right?
He's a new one. I haven't had him before.
Okay, but tell me a little bit about his style.
Well, he's going to be a little different in that he works for Amazon and all the high-tech companies. He is a corporate comedian, and he's going to be a little different. Like I said, I'm always nervous when I have a new one, but I've watched him on film or I've seen him at the Improv. And
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's going to be, that was the one that's coming up here in April.
26th.
The 26th.
At Clubhouse 5.
Okay. All right. And then what about your May event?
That's always the 4th Thursday of the month, and she's very funny. Her name is Debbie Casper.
Okay.
She wrote for the Roseanne Show, and they all have tremendous backgrounds. These just aren't, like I get them from the cruise ships. They're not just average comedians. They're all very good.
Right. Now, let's see. Tell me about her style.
Debbie is funny, and she does a whole number about getting to be a senior and her parents and her grandparents, and she's an author. We've had Fritz Coleman and Mike Marino, and we just have wonderful comedians, and they all match the audience, and that's the main thing.
Right, and that's not always easy to do because you have to do some research on your audience,
A
right?
lot of research.
Okay.
A lot of research on the comedians to see if they match the audience.
Oh, well, that's true. Do you have to travel around to see them, or do you just go on YouTube to do that?
I know a lot of them.
Oh, okay.
And then I watch their videos, and I think about, and I educate them on Laguna Woods.
Right.
That's really important.
Okay. Perfect. Well, perfect. So let's talk about the Comedy Club. It meets on the 4th Thursday of each month, January through October.
Right.
And it's always a comedian every time?
It's always me and a headliner.
Gotcha.
Yes,
so they are always guaranteed to laugh every time they come.
Absolutely, or we wouldn't bother.
And what if someone would like to be involved with the Comedy Club? What do they do?
Well, the most they can do is set up the tables, and because we're all professionals, and it makes a big difference when it's professional comedy.
Exactly. All right, good. So we've got a couple of emails on our screen, and so those would be the correct ways to get in touch with you if they wanted to help out?
Yes,
Perfect. Well, did I miss anything?
Betty Grissom now has Bill Tilley doing most of the publicity, and he's fabulous. He's your teacher here, the head of the Macintosh Club.
Oh, wonderful.
And, so everybody that comes there has comedian overrising, you know.
Right.
So they're just a really fun group to work for and with.
Well, it looks great, and I'm very happy for you to be able to put on such a fun event for everybody because laughter is the best medicine.
It even helps in memory.
Well, good.
And stress.
Nice.
So everybody should have some.
I think so. Thank you so much. It was really nice to meet you.
Thank you, Lisa. Nice to meet you.
And we'll be right back after this, and don't forget to laugh.
Hi, it's Desiree from Irvine Subaru, where families come first. As a family-ran dealership, your family's safety is our #1 priority. Come in and find the perfect Subaru from the largest selection of Subarus in Orange County. All models are top safety picks by the Insurance Institute of Highway Safety. We offer the ideal balance of safety, performance, and economy. Irvine Subaru, more Subarus, more safety, more performance, more love.
Every 9 minutes, someone is diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. Join the American Parkinson's Disease Association for the Southern California Optimism Walk on Saturday, April 28th, and help raise funds and awareness that will make a difference. Join us at the beautiful South Coast Botanic Garden for a fantastic day filled with inspiration and hope. Register online or call us for more details.
Well, we got some beautiful weather coming up for the next several days. Now, tomorrow, I had mentioned, Lisa, that we could have a little bit of rain. But it's a pretty slight chance, and it should clear up in the afternoon. Right now, today, we still have a little bit of that high pressure system, some offshore breezes. Then we have this low pressure system. It's bringing rain up into Northern California. Not a lot. Some snow into the Sierras, which is very good.
Absolutely.
And by the time it makes its way down here, it's just going to be not much of anything, but it is in the forecast of a chance of drizzle tomorrow, early tomorrow morning, 5, 6, 7 o'clock or so. Then we just start to warm up for the weekend, some beautiful weather, and we're going to be in the mid to upper 70s. So over the weekend, we could almost be touching 80 degrees.
I kind of like it. It's beautiful out.
Yeah. And around Orange County today, beach is averaging, about 66, 67 degrees. Rest of Orange County, low to mid 70s. So
sounds perfect to me.
Yeah.
I like it. So get out there, everybody. And on tomorrow's show, we have Christine Spar, who will be here with our VMS Director Update, Jennifer Carmarker with the Globe headlines, and Susan McEnery with Social Services. I think
McEnery,
I pronounced your name wrong.
Social Services.
With Social Services. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right. Take care.